Hello, how are you? Good morning. Today our topic in basic science is sound energy. Sound energy. And we have 3 objectives. Our topic is sound energy. And at the end of this class, you should be able to explain what sound energy is and identify how sound is produced. Also, explain the transmission and reflection of sound. These are what we are going to learn at the end of this class. So get your writing materials ready. Let's go. Sound energy. Sound is defined as a sensation produced through the organs of hearing. Yes, sound is defined as a sensation produced through the what? Organs of hearing. Sound is a physical phenomenon that stimulates the sense of hearing. A physical phenomenon that stimulates what? The sense of hearing. In human, hearing takes place whenever vibrations of frequencies from 15 Hz to about 2000 Hz reach the inner ear. Yes. Hearing takes place whenever vibrations of frequencies, listen attentively. Hearing takes place whenever vibrations of frequencies from 15 Hz to about 20,000 Hz reach the inner ear. The range of frequencies is what we call audio frequencies. Audio frequencies. Now, sound is a form of energy which is transmitted through an elastic medium from a vibrating body to a listener. Sound is a form of energy which is transmitted through an elastic medium from a vibrating body to what? A listener. That is what sound is. Okay? Make sure you're writing. Production of sound energy. How is this sound energy produced? Sound energy is produced when a force causes an object or substance to vibrate. That's correct. Sound energy is produced when a force causes an object or substance to vibrate. The energy is then transferred through the substance in waves called sound wave. Sound energy, I will go again. Sound energy is produced when a force causes an object or substance to vibrate. And the energy is then transferred through the substance in waves called what? Sound waves. The sound is produced when an object is said to vibrate. Do you know? Sound is produced when any object vibrates. The sound of human voice is produced due to vibration in the vocal cord. We can produce sound by striking the tuning fork, by plucking, scratching, rubbing, blowing, or even shaking 2 objects. These are the ways we can produce sounds. Striking the tuning fork, plucking, scratching, rubbing, blowing, or shaking 2 objects. What you are seeing in the picture is what? A tuning fork. If you hit it, it will vibrate and therefore causes sound. Are you with me? Now, how is this sound transmitted? Transmission of sound. This is the passage of sound from one point to another. That is what we call transmission, passage from one point to another. Example, from one room in a building to another, or from the street into a room in a building. The transmission and production of sound can be demonstrated in the laboratory using a tuning fork. Yes, and we have tuning fork. The tuning fork has 2 steel prongs which struck with a hard surface gives sound. If you struck your tuning fork with a hard surface, sound will be given out. During the vibration, the prongs of the tuning fork present a hazy appearance due to their rapid to and fro movements. If the vibrating prongs are dipped into a beaker of water, the water is seen to be violently agitated. The transmission of natural vibration from the tuning fork to the water is called resonance. Now, what are we saying here? If you want to transmit sound from one point to another, the easiest way to do that is using a tuning fork. If you get the tuning fork, hit it on a hard surface or anything that is hard, it will start to vibrate, thereby making a sound. And in that vibration, you can dip that tuning fork inside a beaker that contains water. The water will now start to vibrate as well. So you have transmitted sound from one point to another. That's what we call transmission of sound. Transmitting sound from one point to another. And that is what we call resonance. We call it what? Resonance. Are you following? We are going to do this in the lab. We meet this week that we are going to meet. We are doing this experiment. You will see it. How to transmit sound. Okay? Now, reflection of sound. Reflection of sound is the bouncing back of sound waves from the surface of an object. Yes. Bouncing back is what we call reflection of sound. When sound reflects off a special curved surface called a parabola, it will bounce out in a straight line no matter where it originally hits. When sound reflects off a special curved surface called a parabola, it will bounce out in a straight line no matter where it originally hits. Yes, note this now. If sound should reflect on something, it is going to bounce what? Back in a straight line no matter where it hits. Many entertainment stages are designed as a parabola so that the sound will go directly into the audience instead of bouncing on the stage. Yes. Look at the picture. Are you seeing how sound is being transmitted from the megaphone to that surface and it is bouncing back? Yeah. So reflection of sound is the bouncing back of sound waves from the surface of an object. Are you with me? Hope you're writing them down. Now, what is sound energy? How can you produce a sound? Explain the transmission of sound using a tuning fork. And with the aid of a diagram, explain the reflection of sound wave or sound energy. You can submit it here. You bring it to school. Do have a wonderful day.